Drama is exploding in Married to Medicine. Quad Webb is furious after Dr. Simone brought up her family tragedy during the season 10 reunion. Fans are calling it cruel, and Quad isn't staying silent. She's exposing Simone for crossing the line. But was it a mistake or a calculated move? Let's break down this messy feud.
Still trying to hold on to my happiness, Heavenly. It's hard. Whatever you're going through, you lock this out, and people feeling some kind of way
I'm
about
not locking y'all out. This is not sisterly. This whole thing, it's not.
Quad and Simone weren't always at odds. They used to be friends, sharing laughs and supporting each other. But over the years, their bond started to crack. Tension between them became clear during a group trip to Napa Valley in season 10. Simone felt Quad was distancing herself from the group and called her out. Other cast members agreed, making things even more uncomfortable. By the time they got to the reunion, the air was already thick with unresolved issues, but no one expected Simone to take things to such a painful level. During the heated discussion, Simone brought up a tragic event that Quad had never spoken about on the show: the drowning of her 3-year-old great niece, Ariana Rice. Quad had kept this heartbreaking loss private, but suddenly it was out in the open for millions to see. The moment was devastating. Quad immediately broke down, pleading for Simone to stop, but Simone didn't. Fans watching at home were stunned. Social media exploded with reactions, with many calling it a low blow. Some believed Simone had no bad intentions, while others felt she knew exactly what she was doing. Quay didn't stay quiet. She took to social media to express her heartbreak and frustration. She called out not just Simone, but also the show's producers for allowing such a sensitive moment to air. "Where is the humanity?" Quad wrote. "I'm a real person with a family that's in pain. We are struggling every day to heal." Her words struck a chord with fans. Many slammed the show for exploiting real-life grief for ratings. Viewers flooded social media with messages of support, calling Simone's actions cruel and disgusting.
See, when all this stuff came together, I was thinking, a lot of us were thinking maybe Quad had her hands in it.
You're talking about the resurfaced YouTube clip.
I called Quad and I said, "Do you have anything to do with this bull? This is not acceptable, any of it."
Friendships in reality TV can be tricky, and Quad Webb and Dr. Simone Whitmore are proof of that. At one point, they were close, sharing laughs and having each other's backs. But over time, things changed. Their relationship turned cold, leading to some of the biggest clashes on Married to Medicine. Now, after the season 10 reunion, their feud has reached a new level. But how did they get here? Quad and Simone weren't always at odds. In the early seasons, they were on good terms. They supported each other through tough times and had fun together. But cracks started forming as the show went on.
Maybe it's we don't call each other.
We don't call each
Okay.
other.
We don't, but if you have some happen, I call, I reach out, I show up. And you can tell me one time that you have sent a call or a text.
One major issue was Quad's growing distance from the group. Simone and other cast members felt she was pulling away. The tension became clear during a group trip to Napa Valley. Simone called Quad out for being distant, and other ladies agreed. Quad, feeling attacked, became defensive. That moment only made things worse. By the time season 10 ended, Quad and Simone were barely speaking. Then came 2 major incidents that pushed things further. The Whitnick party snubbed Simone and her husband Cecil, hosted a Freaknik-themed party. Quad wasn't invited because of their ongoing tension, but Cecil, unaware, invited Quad anyway. When she showed up, things got awkward. Simone wasn't happy, and their issues deepened. Fans hoped they would fix things after the season 10 reunion, but when season 11 started, Simone admitted she had thrown in the towel on their friendship. She was done trying to make things work. Then came the moment that changed everything. During the season 10 reunion, Simone brought up a tragic event. Quad's 3-year-old great niece had drowned. Quad had never spoken about it publicly, and Simone's comment blindsided her. Boy broke down in tears, begging Simone not to go there, but Simone kept talking. Fans were stunned. Many felt Simone crossed the line, turning a heartbreaking moment into reunion drama.
Gave us your ass to kiss, and we hung out with Greg.
You got me! You got me!
No, you got exactly what you deserve. Hey.
Get the out of here! Oh my God.
Simone didn't just mention the tragedy, she used it to make a point. She claimed that despite their issues, she reached out to Quad during that painful time. She wanted to show that she still cared. But instead of coming across as supportive, her words felt harsh. Quad had never talked about the drowning publicly. It was a private pain, something she wasn't ready to share, so when Simone said it on national TV, it hit her like a punch to the gut. As soon as Simone spoke, Quad's face changed. She shook her head, trying to hold back tears. "Don't do this," she pleaded. But Simone kept talking. The more Simone spoke, the more Quad crumbled. She broke down completely, struggling to process what was happening. This wasn't just another reunion fight. This was real pain, unfolding in front of millions. Fans watching at home could feel it. Many were shocked that such a sensitive topic was being discussed in a reunion setting.
She had an incident. If you have something that catastrophic to happen, I'm gonna reach out.
Okay.
After the reunion aired, the internet exploded. Many fans were outraged. They felt Simone had crossed the line, turning Quad's personal grief into a dramatic moment for TV. Some called it one of the worst things ever said in a Married to Medicine reunion. But not everyone saw it that way. Some defended Simone, saying she wasn't trying to hurt Quad, just proving that she had tried to be a friend. Others argued that reality TV is about real life, and painful moments are part of the show. Quad didn't stay silent. After the reunion, she took to social media to share her feelings. She said she was disgusted and heartbroken. She couldn't believe Simone had gone that far, and she even questioned why the show's producers allowed it. Fans quickly rallied behind her, calling for more respect when handling personal tragedies. Even some cast members admitted things had gone too far.
She's apologized for that sincerely,
Yes.
and I believe you and I accepted your apology.
Thank you.
And I wanted us to continue to move forward.
Thank you.
You chose not to invite Quad to Whitnick. You clearly felt some kind of way about her crashing it. You were pissed.
Well, the thing was, Quad was going around saying that we all owed her an apology for Napa. I did not believe that I owed her an apology for Napa.
Fans could see the hurt on her face, but the drama didn't stop there. After the episode aired, Quad took to social media and the internet exploded with reactions. Quad wasted no time speaking out. She was heartbroken, she was furious, and she made sure everyone knew how she felt. She took to Instagram and Twitter to call out Simone for what she saw as a low blow. "Where is the humanity?" she wrote. "I'm a real person. My family is in pain. We are struggling to heal." Her words struck a chord with fans, many of whom flooded the comments with support. People felt for her. Some even said they were brought to tears watching her break down at the reunion. Others called it one of the most uncomfortable moments in Married to Medicine history. Coy didn't just blame Simone. She also turned her frustration toward the show's producers. She questioned why they allowed such a sensitive, deeply personal matter to air. Some things should never be for ratings, she said. She believed that producers should have stepped in and cut the conversation before it went too far. Her statement sparked an even bigger debate. Fans started asking how far reality TV should go. Should there be limits? Should producers have a responsibility to protect cast members when real-life tragedies are involved? Many agreed with Coy. They felt the show had crossed a major line. As soon as the episode aired, social media erupted with criticism aimed at Simone. Many viewers were outraged and accused her of being insensitive. "That was beyond messy," one fan tweeted. "It was heartless." Others said Simone should have read the room. They believed she should have known that bringing up Quad's great niece's would be painful. "Some things just shouldn't be said," another fan wrote. But not everyone was against Simone. Her husband, Cecil Whitmore, quickly came to her defense. He insisted that Simone wasn't being malicious. He claimed she was just trying to show that she had been there for Quad during her time of grief. Still, for many fans, that wasn't enough to justify what happened.
Everyone stood there.
No one knew.
It had been stated.
Emily, did you know?
No, I did not
Did you know, Jackie?
I did not.
I didn't know. No one knew.
I didn't know it was coming out of my mouth. I don't write a script. I don't rehearse lines.
I don't either.
I speak from my heart.
Okay.
I'm not.
This isn't just about Quad and Simone. Their feud affects the whole cast. The tension between them makes group scenes awkward, forcing other cast members to pick sides. Fans have noticed the shift. Many were upset that such a deeply personal tragedy became part of the drama. Some even questioned if the show had gone too far. Should real-life heartbreak be fair game for reality TV? Or should there be some things that stay off limits? Producers might have a tough time moving forward. If Quad and Simone refuse to make up, how will that change the group dynamic? Will they even be able to film together? These are big questions that could shape the next season. Right now, things don't look good. Simone has admitted that she's done trying with Quad. She said she threw in the towel and doesn't see a way forward. That's a strong statement, and it makes it clear that she's not interested in fixing things anytime soon. But there's still hope. At least according to Simone's husband Cecil, he believes that in time, Simone might change her mind. Maybe a break is what they need before they can come back together. Still, the damage is deep. Even if they do reconcile, things will never be the same. The Married to Medicine reunion had fans buzzing, and many were not happy with Dr. Simone. Social media exploded with reactions, and most people felt she crossed a major line. On Reddit, one fan didn't hold back. Bringing up Quad's great niece like that was disgusting. Simone was my favorite for years, but this was low and nasty. Another agreed, saying, no one checked Simone enough for this. She needed to be called out more. Over on X, formerly Twitter, the outrage was just as strong. One viewer tweeted, "This was beyond low. Simone used Quad's pain to make a point. And that's just wrong." Another fan didn't mince words. "Good morning to everyone except Dr. Simone. That was low down and dirty. If I were Quad, I would have jumped over that couch." Facebook discussions were also heated. A post about the reunion had hundreds of comments, with fans slamming Simone and defending Quad. Many questioned whether reality TV had gone too far. This backlash proves one thing: fans expect more from their favorites. They want drama, but they also want respect. And when someone crosses the line, they aren't afraid to call it out. What do you think? Was Simone out of line, or was she just being real? Drop your thoughts in the comments and let's talk about it. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more Married to Medicine updates.